Oh, good morning, good morning. Oh, wow, I actually got a notification. Whoa, YouTube, working on a Monday. Who knew? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. So, oh, look, the little Danio baby is made a visit this morning. I don't know if y'all can see that little guy shooting across the top there. He's real small. You might have to zoom it in. But, yeah, we have a lone Danio in the tank. It's Monday. Yay! Ah. You know what? I think that's actually in the TV in the background. Cast and Reflections. Was it? Nope, I don't know what that is. Is it something on the tank? Who knows? Could be. Well, you can't really see the Apisto mama over there, but she's got her baby still. So we still have Apisto babies. Woo! So, yeah. I think they're looking for food. Brine shrimp feeding this morning kind of went awry. I already put some in there. Hopefully, they're going to be able to find them. I'm gonna put some fry crack in this morning for the pistos, cause yeah, um I blinded myself with my high powered flashlight because that's kind of what you do when you're trying to get brine shrimp into the tank for your baby fish. And then it was a thing, and then I just got fed up and I was like, we'll do this later. I'm already running late. I'm late for everything. But yeah, so this weekend, things got crazy. Things got crazy this weekend. You know, oh, gotta move the light around, y'all. Sorry, I gotta move my light so I can. Oh, so I can feed the fry. It's gonna get half a second. Finally, there's a fish on your screen, Liam. I finally went live. Good morning. Well, afternoon. Morning for me. Afternoonish for you. Notifications on my phone going off. Let's pop some fry crack in there. That's literally what this food is called. So, mom and babies will be happy to get some food. Oh, I need to put that over closer to them because there's no way she's gonna come that close to dad right now. They've been kind of going at it a little this weekend. Decisions are being decided if we need to move him out or not. Um, he steals babies from her. She comes and steals them back from him. It's been an ongoing thing. So, you know, so we will see how that goes. Again, I'm first time raising the Apistos, so this is mostly observation for the whole time they grow up, and then I will, know what to do next time. I'm just hoping he doesn't, decide to eat everyone. That's my worst fear. There we go. Okay, it's not baby brine, but they'll eat it like baby brine. Liam, I totally feel you there. So I got my kids' schedules mixed up, and I thought they had to work Saturday till like 1 in the morning. It was actually Friday. And then after that, I had to go halfway across Atlanta um, Saturday morning at like 6 in the morning. I had to like be close to getting there. It takes like almost an hour and a half. So yeah. So I get home at like 2 in the morning from picking the kids up. Then I have to turn around at like 5 in the morning and leave. And oh man, 'cause I had to be where I needed to be by 7. And sometimes with construction, you just don't know. So you have to leave an hour early to get anywhere in Atlanta. Oh, morning, Mitt. Morning, Brian. But yeah. So Saturday, I only had like 2 hours ish of sleep, and yeah, totally didn't realize that. Yeah, I was gonna have to stay up so much on Friday, so that kind of killed me for Saturday. Then, like when you have something planned for like January, but then extenuating circumstances like speed that up by 3 months, and your family shows up in the middle of a random Saturday. Yeah, it's kind of what happened to me Saturday. So on top of Nerd having an issue, hey, Grandpa, Grandpa Squad, good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, I had a madhouse. Nerd had issues at work, and I was like, you know what? Let's, there's other fish fam stuff going on that we can direct people to. We'll just reschedule it. So yeah, we will be live next Saturday. Um, yeah, and if you're interested in fishy content, Fish Fam link here. They have all of the fish content you could ever want to know. They have like a whole connection of people. It's great. But yeah, so and then on top of it, I find a lone Danio swimming in my Apisto tank, and I'm like, dude, you're so not gonna live. I was like, I'm trying to be optimistic here, and he might find a hiding spot. Mr. Apisto might not eat him. I mean, he's made it this far to where I can actually see him. So, I mean, and he's kind of a fast swimmer. I can't catch him. Yeah, Liam, that's probably not a good thing. And then I totally missed the whole Sarah Boone debacle. I've been following that thing all last week. The whole case, the whole court thing goes to jury on Friday and comes back within 90 minutes. I was like mind blown. I was like, that was quick. So yeah, everything this weekend just kind of rolled up and boom. But that's I'm kind of used to it going that way by now. But family's good. Everyone got home safe to where they needed to go, and I still have baby Apistos. So you see, everything's good in the world. I need to see if I can get. I'm gonna try something real quick with camera, y'all. I should have already tried this. So let's see. Let's see if I can maybe get us a better look at Mrs. Episto and her Episto babies. Ain't that the truth, Liam? Full of carbs, full of sugar, but you can only survive on it for so long. Okay, now let's see if she's gonna like this very much. right, let me get this cord. Yes, experimental camera work. Because, why test anything beforehand? Why do anything before? It might be too close and we might get camera reflection. So this may be a bad idea. Oh no, actually, that's not bad. I need to back it up just a hair. There we go. Mrs. Apisto, up close and personal. Little fuzzy, probably because it's just too close. I will work on a situation where I can get this camera a little more. Yeah, definitely gonna try that later. But yeah, look at all them little babies. It's really cute because I've been watching her most of the weekend. And if you look at the stance she's starting to take, in a minute she'll like almost go vertical and they'll all just come flocking back to her. Like she might be, but I think she's actually trying to call the babies. Because if you notice her stripes got really dark, this is a yellowfish bluefish showdown. Yellowfish is mama, bluefish is daddy, and both of them want to raise the babies. And Mrs. Apisto is like, no, they my babies. You can't have them. Man, her eye got real black. Man, she's. Oh yeah, he's in her line of sight, so she's kind of like, I'm going to, yeah. Mm-hmm. I wish I could get them like to focus in, but that's probably just camera situation and being just a hair too close. I'm gonna have to find something that's because the tripod doesn't go down that low. So I've literally just got this cleaning on a little cleaning magnet thing for the 29 gallon. Hopefully the magnet's not distorting the view. I don't think it would affect the electronic at all. I mean, it might, but yeah, she may zoom off in just a second because yeah, he's over there. He's watching her. Liam, that's literally what this is. It's first it's the yellowfish bluefish showdown. And then they're like trying to be like, no, come to mom. No, come to pa. No, ma, pa, pa, mom. Yeah. Um, I don't know if it's necessarily that I need a new camera or if it's just the lens. I need to play with I have a second camera too, the other webcam. I need to pull that one out and check and make sure um maybe that one would work better. Oh man, here, let me see if I can. Yeah, she's real angry right now. Let me back this up a little so y'all can see this leaf here. There's babies. The babies want to eat the stuff on the leaf. I really think it's just how close I have the camera and the fact that this one doesn't zoom is all. But yeah, she's calling them all to her. She's like, "There's danger. Y'all need to come home." I think there's a baby. Oh yeah, that is a baby right at that little blurry thing right there. That's a baby. That was right by the stick. It's actually not a stick. It's a leaf stem. But and then we have Dad over here. He has all got his colors up. He's like, I want the babies. Give me the babies. She took all the babies back. He had taken a group of them, and she literally came over and said, "No, you're coming home." But see, if you look now, she's got them all behind the rock. She told them all, "Get back there. Dad's gonna kidnap you again." It is, isn't it? They okay. So when I got the Apistos, I did start watching some Apisto breeding videos just to see what I was in for, right? And all the videos that I saw, like they, it was eggs, um, what you would think would be a decent size amount of eggs for. She's got like 100. Ah, yeah. See, I've got to figure out how to get it to focus on her versus. See, she's put them all at the back of the cave. She's like, you don't get to come out and eat now because Dad's watching. And that little guy just didn't see where everyone went. He's like, where'd everyone go? And this is how it starts because Dad will see that guy. And then Dad will take that one. And then he'll go start collecting all the little fish that are, got left behind. And see, those two are like, we missed the memo. We didn't see where they went. Can, where's Mom? It's like, where'd Mom go? Yeah, this is what I've been, kind of observing all weekend is them back and forth with the babies. And then she hides the babies. And then he finds the babies and takes the babies. And you know what? Let's get Mr. Epispo, let's get you some foodie food. Let's get you some actual, fish kibble here. Which there are some brine shrimp in the tank. I did get a few in there before I was like, oh crap, what time is it? And I need to go shrink. So yeah, these guys don't eat a lot at all. I've noticed. It's like, dang it, I missed it. Well, go get it, buddy. Yeah. See, she couldn't see him anymore. From I guess she was using the reflection too, but now she's out again. Yeah, I just noticed all the brine shrimp are on his side of the cave, of the tank. All right, let me put this back on the. Now she's doing it again. I really think that's how she calls them out. Is she stands up on her back fin and is like, "Okay, everyone, come on, follow mom, follow mom." And then they all go. It's really fun to watch their behavior. I mean, it's just too adorable. Liam, yeah, actually, you do. Um, and get this, those aren't the smallest babies you can have. That little Danio baby I have is like 100 times smaller than them. So I've got some powdered fry food. I have vinegar eels, which are really, really small micro worms that I can put in the tank for them. And then that's why people feed the baby brine shrimp because they are so small. Like, I really think that Danio fry is at a size now they can eat them. And that's another reason you see those little babies going at the leaves because film kind of grows on them and they can eat that. So they've got different types of food. And that's part of another reason if anyone's noticed, like I'm not really vacuuming my sand right now because I kind of need that stuff on the sand for them. Um, I've been cleaning, I should have been cleaning the other side. Yeah, I really think so. He's like, I just want to teach him how to hunt, yo. Like, let's go. Yeah, so I started gravel backing the side where it was his cave, which was this cave right here, and she had the eggs in the terracotta cave. So I left the terracotta side and gravel back and back over here. And then the day after I do it, she moves everyone to this side of the tank. And I'm like, man, that's not cool. I I I mean I get it, but yes, they do like to biofilm. Yes. Um and I really think the little Danio, the only reason he survived is because there is biofilm in this tank. If there had not been any, he wouldn't be here. How his egg didn't get eaten, how he made it at all, no clue. No clue. Um, but he did, and I'm just gonna let him keep existing, kind of like I did the rice fish in the flagfish tank. I still don't get that. That little guy, I've got to get a stream of them going up. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll look in on the little rice fish babies because they are getting cute, and I really have to get a tote set up for them so I can get the mops moved again. So many rice fish eggs, so many. Yes, but we do have rice fish babies, and they are cute. They actually look like little rice fish now. So, and again, biofilm saved them too because I wasn't feeding anything. Yeah, they're. I put the food out, so they're like, there's food, there's fry crack, there's biofilm, we're eating, and brine shrimp. There's brine shrimp in here, just all on Dad's side of the tank. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll get some more in there in a little bit. I blinded myself. That's why I was late this morning. I turned the high power flashlight on to get the brine shrimp. I need a sieve. That's the thing that I did not get. Was they have this little it separates the eggs from the actual brine shrimp, so you don't just put a bunch of eggshells in your tank, which I think the snails would eat, but still, you just don't want to do that. But I'm gonna order one and get it sent so I don't have to sit there and just pipe at little brine shrimp. Yeah, she's like, don't do it, dude. She's like, I see you. She's in attack mode. In just a minute, I'll put it back on the tripod in the center so you can see what he is doing. But he's just watching her, and he's got his stripes out too. So, you know what? Yeah, they're coming to her. They're like, hey, mom. All right, let's pop this back on the regular tripod. Where did I put the regular tripod? Let me find it first. Okie dokie. Let's put the tripod back up and put the camera back on. I'm gonna kill the camera feed because I know, y'all don't want to see the camera actually spin. Hang on. I remembered how to do this. So I have a tripod, right? And for the longest time, I was trying and trying and trying to get it to screw onto the tripod camera. And it was just spinning and spinning and spinning. What I didn't realize is that the little inner bar of it, if you don't tighten it, it spins too. So I was just going in circles, nowhere, nothing was happening. It's like, what is going on? I was like, yeah, you got to tighten something for it to, got to tighten that one. It's like silly. You know better. You know how to do this. Come on. All right, share. All right, let's do this so we can get these guys back. Adjustments will be made. So if you are sensitive to movements, close your eyes for like 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a standoff all day. She comes out, she swims them away. She's like, "Get out of here." He steals the baby. It's been a it's been an interesting, it's like custody agreements. No one can agree on anything. Oh, they're about to go. Now, if this gets any more aggressive than this, then yeah, he will have to go. He's like, I just want to see the kids, man. Just want to see the babies. And at first, when I saw him actually take a group of the babies from her, I really thought he was trying to eat them until one swam away from him and he swam over, popped it in his mouth, took it back to the group, and spit it out. So I think he just wants to help, and she's like, no, we're not. He's like, I gotta get them in the family business, like now we gotta get this, we gotta get them trained. He wants them to go to work already, and she's like, no, they're just kids. And then he's like, but it's just little league. He's like, it's spring training, it's a game. And she's like, I trust no one. Stay away from my babies. It's like, but he made those babies. Let him take them to the park. I mean, so he ate two of them. It'll be okay. You have 900 more. Yeah, it's just been a lot of this back and forth this week. So, yeah, of course you let all the babies come out now that I moved the camera. I've got to try to get this. Yeah, we're just going to do a little scooty scoot. There we go. Like, Dad didn't really eat me, Mom. Exactly. I mean, parenting in every species is kind of the same. Mom's overprotective. Dad just wants to teach the kids, play some basketball. She's afraid about broken fins. He's like, they need a few broken fins. It's just them having fun. I know, right? Like that snail, unfortunately, I think that's the first snail I put in the tank because that one's gotten huge. Normally, I would not be down for ram swarms being in any tank, after the great Ramshorn takeover of Mr. Whisker's tank. But, but, cichlids, when they see the little snail eggs, they eat them. So you don't really get an overpopulation of small things in a cichlid tank. He's like, maybe if I take her some biofilm. What are you? Okay. Did you have an itch? I will have Nerd look at that and see what that's about. Because that was new. Time for a water change. I'm not going to freak out and turn the whole tank blue like I did the first time. I thought something was wrong. And I put half the bottle of methylene blue in there. That was an adventure. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What was that, dude? He has never done that before. At first, it was like he was like just rubbing on a leaf, and he's fine. He's over there picking at a snail now, so we will keep an eye on Mr. Apisto. Maybe you do need to go into the quarantine tank, buddy. I will get Nerd to keep an eye on that. Yeah, well, he didn't. He kicked it up off the ground. Like I said, I didn't vacuum over this little pile of leaves because I was like, she's gonna have the babies over here. So if you notice, the area she actually has the babies is clean, and that side, this side up here, I didn't vacuum this side because I was like biofilm. So this side's dirty, and that side's clean. I'm like, come on, man! Like, you never know what your fish are gonna do until they do it. Just saying. Okay, buddy, what you doing over there? He's like, I just embarrassed myself on national television. I'm never going out there again. I'm over there watching. He's just kind of nipping again. So, okay, now I'm kind of. He must have ate some fish net. That was kind of wild. Now, I have seen the angels kind of do something like that, but only when they were like going at someone. Maybe Mr. Snell pissed them off? I don't know. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not parasites. I also don't want to, because the babies are in here. Yeah, I do have some parasite medication. Maybe we'll just put him in there, give him a little treatment, and hey nerd, back the stream up like a couple of minutes, and if you happen to notice what just happened with Mr. Apisto, he just kind of had a moment and like decided he needed to scratch an itch, I guess. It was kind of wild. Yeah, usually they pick a cave. Okay, so the way I've heard it works is you put the caves in there and the fish picks their cave and then that's their cave bit, right? But she started in the small cave and then she took the big cave. It was like she was supposed to have that cave. Yeah, it just kind of like rubbed up against the leaf and then went kind of haywire. Like all over the place. Smacked the snail around. Kind of. freaked out a little. Kind of freaked me out a little. Kind of wondering if I should quarantine him now. But oh, so a bunch of the babies have decided to go up to the topper part, higher up. See, one's up there, all the way up at the corner. And she's like, man, now I gotta go up here and watch y'all. Mr. Snell seems to be fine. He's not, it didn't bother him at all. Maybe that's the little spy baby that's been sent to watch Dad. It's like, Mom, I think he's doing it again. He just kind of smacked the snail around. And then there's the lone Danny-O baby up there. Like, that little fish, it's like, you shouldn't be there. I am hoping so. Like I said, I've seen the Angels kind of do something like that with the Aponigean leaves, like the big. I have this big Aponigean plant, and sometimes they will brush up against it, but that was kind of aggressive if he continues to do it. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen him do that. I'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, mom's been keeping tabs on the baby. She took your babies back, and then I think he's kind of mad about it. She kind of snuck over there one at a time and just grabbed them. So, we'll just hopefully they will, grow up to adults, become successful little epistogrammas. They are getting big, so that is good. They're actually swimming now instead of doing the little jerky swim, which is cool. It's like, I can only swim this far. I have to stop. I can only swim this far. I have to stop. Whoa, where did you three come from over there? Four. Where did y'all come from? There's fish babies hiding everywhere in this cave. Everywhere. Oh, speaking of snail eggs, I see a little batch of them. I will have to get them later. Oh no, they're about to do it again. This is mom and dad standing off again. It's like if she's pointing down, I know that's like she's about to attack him, and if she's standing up, she's calling the babies. That's all I've got. That's the only fish language I know. It's like Now she's about to eat him. He's like, fine. Yeah, she's getting her building up her courage. She's like, I'm smaller than you, buddy, but I'll run you off. They ran off angelfish, so these are some tough little fish. I mean, one of them's the size of a small dinner plate, so not the Epistogrammus, but the angelfish that they ran off. Well, everyone, I am gonna probably go ahead and shut this down and get ready to go do a few things this morning. I hope everyone has a great week. It's Monday. Yay. Halloween's coming up, so, get your spooky on. Hopefully, we don't have a fish massacre. Again, I may be splitting these guys up. I have not made that decision yet. I don't think I should yet, but we're just gonna keep observing and see what we see. So yeah, before they start battling again, I'm gonna dim these lights and cut the show here. Y'all have a good day and have a great week. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning, probably between 6 and 6:30 a.m. I'm just gonna schedule it for 6:30, and if I get here early, I get here early. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That it, yeah, that's the one thing I do love about fish that color up when they're aggressive and mating. They're just so cool. And Mr. Apisto, he reminds me so much of Mippet. I know, right? Right. So we will be back tomorrow to see if they're still doing their fishy dance here. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.